Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another episode of the Dondi DeVarreaux show. I am your girl, Val DeVarreaux, and I am accompanied by my brother from another mother,
Prince Dondi. How are you?
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for another episode of our show. Before we begin, I'd like to put out a small disclaimer. The Dondi DeVarreaux show is for the grown and sexy. We intend to offend anyone. The views and expressions and opinions expressed in our show are just that, our views and our opinions. So this show is not for children. It's for adults. It's not PG-13. It's rated XXX, matter of fact. So, without further ado, today's episode, what we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about what do you do when you're with somebody and they love you more than you love them, or
vice versa.
So, we're talking about a relationship, right? And you know, I've come to learn in my experience, and you tell me about yours, Dondi, that it's always going to be a lopsided situation.
It's always, that's an always thing, and it never stops. I forgot to tell somebody, hi Cardi B.
Oh?
Now, anyway, it's always going to be like that, because the fact of the matter is that that's just how it goes. It's never, the scale's never even.
I believe
no
that.
one.
I've come to understand that with time. And those of you out there may disagree with me, but I just don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible to have a complete 50-50 relationship. I just don't think it's possible. I mean, that's wishful thinking, in my opinion.
No,
what do you think?
I know that. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
I do.
Let me tell you this. I can tell you because it's some people that reach hold to you and they grab you, and you're like, oh man, I really like this woman. I know this happened to me several times, not once, but I really like this woman. But I really like her, and then she shows that someone, she gives you some attention, then she don't give you some attention, but then she gives you some attention, then she takes it back. But the fact of the matter is that
men do the same thing.
Yeah, men do the same thing. This is true.
They reel you in.
Well, exactly. then it's like at first, you start really liking them a lot. You're like, I really like this woman, man, and this is really what I really like. I really feel it, and I really feel it. But then when it gets down to it, is that it just is not what she's giving you, because she's giving you, sometimes she give you a lot more than you can handle. You're like, yeah, I don't like her, but I think she's getting a little bit too far out of pocket. But she's not getting out of pocket. It's just that she likes you that way, and then she opens up to you all the way.
Explain that to me, Dondi. Explain that, what you just said.
Yeah. The thing about it is that when you begin to like her and she likes you, and then she comes on, like say maybe she comes on strong, relationship comes on strong, and she starts giving you a lot, and you say, well, I dig her, but I don't like her like that. Now the thing about it is
so
that,
you know what I would do in that case? Just you guys know that I pride myself on transparency. That's my favorite word. If somebody was doing all that for me and they were going hard for me like that, I would have to be really, really honest with them and say, you know what, babe, I dig you and all that, but just slow down a little bit.
That'll break it.
That ain't gonna break it. That ain't gonna break it, because you helping her in the end.
I'm telling you this.
This is what leads to bitter women, Dondi. This is what leads to bitter women.
Listen to what I'm gonna tell you.
Because you guys, you let a woman do all that for you. You let her keep going and doing it and feeling.
No, that's not gonna do it.
You know what? I had an old coworker of mine. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I had a coworker of mine, and my coworker, he's so brilliant. He gonna date two women. They all three on the same job, and these two women, they younger women, but they all on the same job. And I tell you guys, I'll be honest with you, they was all in law enforcement. So he playing house with both of these women. He reeled these women in and made each of them feel like they had their nights that they spent. They had personal items at his house. And they felt like in their mind they were in a relationship with him. Well, he created that scenario for them. So one day, one of the girls decided, I'm going to go when it ain't my day. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday might have been her day, but she decided she going to go on Tuesday. So she go on Tuesday, and she was in law enforcement, like I said, so she done already heard through the grapevine he messing around with another one. Mm-hmm. She see that other one's car, because she got the damn FOP sticker on the car. Mm-hmm. She say, oh, that's old girl's car. She ringing his bell. He don't answer the door. Ringing the bell, calling him. He don't answer. She get the banging on the door loud, so now he embarrassed. His neighbors noticing. He come out. What you doing here? You ain't supposed to be here today. You supposed to be here tomorrow. ML for you know. I know you got another bitch in there. Anyway, one thing led to another. He slammed the door in her face, went on back in the house. She picked up the nearest brick, bust out old girl windows. Old girl run out, guns get drawn. All three of them. He had enough time on the job. They told him, you got two choices. You retire or you take your pension or you get fired and lose it. So he had enough time to retire. They didn't. They lost their damn jobs. So my point to you is, be honest with these people. Be honest with these people. Because we women, we work off emotion.
Let me tell you something.
I'm telling you, that's my opinion.
I want to tell you, that's her opinion, and I'm going to tell you something. First and foremost, I blame it totally on the man. First of all, let me explain one thing.
I agree.
Women, certain women, most women, 98% of the women, like she just said, they had a certain day to go over there. They knew this.
Right.
First of all, if he knew that he was able to date them and they knew he was dating them, first of all, then he has a bigger hand to do one thing. You tell them they're going to do it just like you wanted to do it, or they will not come over to your house. His game was wrong and his rap was wrong. So the thing about it is that he didn't say, look here, let me tell you, first of all, she should have never came with that door if he was the man of the whole that situation that had those women there. He was already in position. But I can tell you this from that. He was a sucker to begin with, whoever he's a sucker. And back in the day, we called them suckers because yet still, it's like you can give a baby a brand new car, but it don't mean the baby can drive that brand new car and make get into the car and tear the car up. So he was in position, but yet still he was a sucker. So them bros deserved to do that to him because yet still he was a sucker. But a real man could have held both of them down and say, look here, baby, you know better come on. You see anybody over this, our grandma called over this house, you know you ain't coming if you know you got a certain day over here, first of all. Now the thing about it, get back into saying what I was saying for as if a bro coming to you and she bringing it to you like that, you tell the bro like this here, you say, look, baby, I understand. Your feelings are blowing up way too fast for me. But baby, you keep it coming. But listen to this though, mama. This is what you gotta put down a different game rule to a woman then. You can't just tell her, oh no, stop. Cause I'll just stop everything because women emotional like that. So you don't let her stop everything. You lay the game down to, okay, look at here. This is what's going on. I understand that you know what I'm saying, that you're falling for me faster and harder than I'm falling for you. But the fact of the matter is, what I need you to do is this, not back up from the situation. Because once they back up from the situation, then you got another guy who will creep right in. Women like shiny things. You see what I'm saying? Like a baby, you can hold the keys up to a baby girl and she gonna reach. You throw them up to a baby boy, he don't want to see it. He want to see a truck. So women, the next man to move in and tells her that, she gonna hear that in her ear and she gonna roll with him. So women, you gotta deal with differently. This is a fact. So what you gotta do when if a move come in like that and she's falling for you, she's buying this for you, cooking this for you, say, hold on, baby, this here, look here, I dig that. Not today, but I like that move. Keep that same energy. Do not stop that energy. Don't ever tell her stop that energy, because women take that energy all the way back. They take it on the wrong level. Okay, you didn't want me to do that. So,
some women.
I mean, there's never the way. Look,
yes,
one thing.
But the average woman,
one thing
if
I
she's
always
giving
say,
like that,
one thing
she's
I always
into
say,
that ninja.
I always say one thing.
If she's giving like that and doing like that, that means she is into that ninja with her heart. Her heart is involved.
What I'm saying is that I always say there's never all of anything. I always say that. So my point is that, of course, it's not all women. It is not. But my point is this: is that you got to let her come with that same energy, but you got to level it out. You see what I'm saying? Don't tell her stop now, because a woman tell me to stop if I'm hitting her hard with a move, and she telling me, oh, baby, we need to slow this down. That tells me one thing. Let me get above this up.
But that goes all back. That goes. Goes back to my very first opinion about when we started. You know, we did another show about this. The way you avoid all of that, the way you start is the way you want to end up. If you come to the table with that damn representative. And like my friend that I knew, he came to the table with that fake ass representative. Yeah. He came through the door. Oh, we in a relationship. You letting me cook over there. You letting me spend nights. You letting me keep my panties and my bras over there. But my clothes and my shoes.
Well, let me ask you this.
I'm thinking we're in a relationship.
Let me ask you this. So he had the two women over there. If you know anything about it, if he had two women over there, she automatically knew if she had a certain date, she knew they wasn't in a relationship. Like she knew she wasn't the
No,
only
that's
one.
not true. I've been in a relationship with people before, and we had certain days we saw each other.
Well, what I'm saying.
I mean, your schedule.
What I'm asking is that I'm saying that she knew another woman was coming over to his house.
She didn't know that.
Oh, so she didn't know. Okay.
They didn't know about each other.
Okay, so
she heard through the grapevine. Somebody else told her.
Okay, so I'm seeing it now that that he's playing to his game. Yeah, so he trying to play. He trying to play on the brother. Okay, that's a difference.
Exactly.
I thought they knew.
They didn't know about each other.
That both of them, had different.
No, somebody put a bug in her ear and told her he messing with woo woo woo.
Well, he didn't. Okay, well that's a difference.
Yeah, that's what I said. He had been transparent in the door.
Hold on. That's kids' games there. A grown man game off the top let you know that because you may be in a mall.
And you know what, Dondi? That's a good point. You said that a grown man, because there's so many grown old ass men who don't know that.
I mean, look, I'm telling you.
They don't know that.
I talk to women. I talk to lots of women. But I tell you one thing, I guarantee you for sure, that if one see me with somebody, they're going to keep on stepping. They may say, hello, how you doing? And keep on stepping. But they're not going to just outrightly front me like that on no level. That's a fact, because they know exactly where they stand. And that's
but you know what? That's you one in a million. Because the average man... The average man, and a lot of y'all might get mad. I don't give a shit. I'm telling you what's real from a woman's perspective. The average man is not going to do that. Well, he's not going to tell them what it is, how it is, truthfully. He's going to sell them a damn dream. And he's going to have them thinking it's this way when it's really that way. And that's why you have what you all love to call angry black women. Just make us angry.
Okay, what about the women though? Because you do have women that play.
Women do it too, but I'm just speaking from a woman's perspective. You can tell me about the women, but I can tell you about the ninjas. I promise you.
Let me tell you, you got women usually have children, and when they usually have children with them, men have children. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they don't, but my point is that when they have children with them, so a lot of women's time is all their time is pretty much spoken for, because they do have children. A lot of them have children, whether they're old children, young children, and children should not mind their own business. Children should not. But my point is that they have children, so it's a lot harder for some women to play that particular game. And what you're talking about, okay, I understand that. So the fact is that a lot of guys don't level up because you only think about how to get into them panties.
That's all they want.
He's gonna tell her for the right now, but I understand that too, because sometimes all you want is just a panty.
And you should just say that.
I've had women to back up off me because all I've been wanting is just the panties, and constantly what else you think? What you think we're going to Disneyland?
Well, that's what they need to do. But I mean, once you in the situation, though, getting back to our topic, once you in the situation, what I would do. I mean, I haven't always been that way. I had to learn through trial and error. But it's good to learn than never learn.
There you go.
Better late than never.
That's true.
So I learned later in the game as an adult woman. I don't want nobody that don't want me. I'm not going to make you a priority when you are making me a convenience. You ladies out there, hear me now. Men too. Don't make somebody a priority in your life that's making you a convenience.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Point blank, period.
That's true.
If you find yourself constantly on the giving end.
Oh, yeah.
And they on the taking end. Guess what?
Yeah, that's not
you ain't no priority.
That's not for you. But the fact is also, keep in mind.
You're not.
Keep in mind. Keep this in mind. Is that when you have a relationship with an individual, you're going to have that straight. You have to get that together. So if so happen that, you might be able to mask it, that you love her more than she loves you. You might be able to mask it. And the thing about it, she might be able to mask it that she don't love you as much as you love her. And vice versa, you'll be able to mask it. So if you can mask it, I tell you, the best thing to do is to mask it if you can mask it. But if you can't mask it, then you all got to straighten it out and see if you don't like it, and you got to go your own separate ways. Because sometimes, really, it's in every situation. It's in every relationship. It's like, one is more thoughtful than the next. One is more caring than the next. One is more, but then again, you got to weigh your odds on who else you're going to deal with.
Your pros and your cons, right? You have to weigh them,
like you said the other week.
You weigh your pros and your cons.
You have to weigh them.
What does this person bring to my life?
It's going to be, it's going to be.
Do they make my life better?
Yeah.
Or are they bringing me stress?
Yeah, that's true. So, some will bring you stress physically and mentally.
Stress ain't good for nobody.
No, it's not. It isn't. And then some people say, I work good under stress. Well, okay, Nut, let me tell you something.
Good for you.
That's true. That's true. So, I do agree with that. But the thing about it is that, we all wear masks, so the thing about it, if it so happens you like her that much, and you care for that woman that much, you understand what I'm saying? You just gotta, sometimes that's why they ask all the time, guys, why was wrong with me? It's nothing wrong with you, baby. But sometimes it takes, sometimes when you in a relationship, and it's hard to explain to women a lot of times with men that, see, men, we're a different type of, we're a different type of species. See, the thing about it is that we're always
are different. We run off emotions.
We're always hunting.
We run off emotions.
It's true. We're always hunting, though. And the fact of the matter is that, and sometimes, I got to be honest with you. I'm being real out here, so let's cut the bull. Let's get honest. Sometimes it takes more than one woman. I mean, you may be a good man, a great man to this woman, but sometimes it takes another woman. Because sometimes she could be the greatest woman in the world, but her sex ain't shit. Okay? Now, and that's important to a lot of men out here.
Look, this society we live in, if the same thing you just said, if I was to say that shit, and you all know I'm not lying, if I was to say, you know what, I could love this nigga to death, he a great ass nigga, but his sex ain't shit, I'm gonna go out and fuck somebody else, I'll be the biggest hoe on the planet. This society that we live in.
Well, let me explain that to you. Let me straighten that out for you.
So what do you do?
Well, they go and do it because look. Let me tell you something.
What do you do?
They go and do it. The women go and do it. Trust me. You know why? I know I'm a living witness that they go and do it because I knocked off a lot of you. And I know that a lot of you are in those relationships, and a lot of you just go and do it. Now it's good for a person to say, "Oh, well, she'll be a big girl." Well, she don't tell nobody her business. Women are not going to tell like men going to tell. See, a lot of men tell. That's how you know about it. That's why you know the odds, because they tell you. But the women are the kind, they devious, and they won't tell you. You see what I'm saying? Women are the type of individual that if she likes a man, she's okay, well, sex ain't nothing, but okay, I'm using for this. But she don't like him like that because she can't feel him, and it's this relationship is 70-30, for example. I'm not telling you, all of them are different. Some 50-50, 40-60-40, 70-30. Some of them are like that. So the fact of the matter is, when it's 70-30 like that, she ain't gonna say nothing. She get quiet. You see what I'm saying? And she gonna go ahead and go out and deal with the milkman every 2-3 days. But a man, he gets to the point where he start liking this broad, the broad start liking him, the other broad gets emotional, so next thing you know, he get caught up because he can't keep up with his lies. But it's okay. Let me tell you, everybody.
That's how we are. That's why I just told you, we are emotional creatures. So for those men of you out there who think y'all going to be hitting a woman twice a week or once a week or whatever, and think she's not going to
she's doing it too.
Get any feelings for you, she definitely got feelings for you.
Oh, yeah, we got a wide open.
She growing feelings.
We got a wide open.
So don't think this booty call that you got, this friend with benefits.
Oh, yeah, she
definitely got feelings for you.
You got a wide open.
Don't fool yourself. Don't think she don't, because that is our whole DNA, emotions.
Let me tell you something
I'm
funny.
telling you.
I haven't tell you something funny.
If we hitting a nigga, we feel something for that nigga.
Let me tell you something.
We thinking about that nigga. We lusting for that nigga. We dreaming about that nigga.
Let me tell you.
Damn, I got to see him. I'm missing him. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. You better listen to me. That's how you get angry black women.
Listen to this.
That's how you get angry women, period. They got to be black.
I had a friend of mine that was over, and we was talking, and she told me about a type of situation with this guy. She said, "Oh, I was seeing him only twice a week." Dig this. This is no joke. She says, "I see him twice a week." She said, "I didn't think that I would really just, really like him like that." So I started liking him. And then, he got to talking to me. She said, "I bought him a glass of juice." This just happened. This recent. She bought him a glass of juice over here, and he was like, "Yeah, well, let me hurry up and get back because, girl, look at her old girlfriend, she gonna come on back. I just got my car washed. I'm gonna go down to the supermarket or something with her." She said this is what she told me. She said she took her gun and smacked the glass. And all of a sudden, he's like, "What?" He's looking, and she put her gun on this guy. She said she put her gun on. And he said, "Oh, baby, what's up? I didn't know you were catching feelings." She said, "Nigga, catch it. I caught him."
That's why I'm telling you, men, don't fool yourselves.
I started laughing. She said,
"Do not fool yourself. Don't think you can have a booty call, a friend with a benefit. Don't think that you would have a one-night stand." When a woman gives herself to you, she feels something for you. I don't care how many times a week. I don't care how many times a month. She feels for you.
Yeah, she does.
We thrive off emotions.
Yeah, that's true. They do.
You may find one here or there that's just a nympho and just gotta have it, but the average,
even a nympho,
the average
nympho,
because it's the whole physical act of it. It's emotional for us. It's physical for you guys.
Yeah.
But we can't get to that point. We can't reach that mountaintop without emotions.
That's true.
We cannot.
That's
If I'm
true.
with a nigga I hate, you think I'm gonna reach the mountaintop? Hell no.
Eventually you will. He got to keep on going there.
No. I ain't. First of all, I'm not gonna be with him.
Well, I'm saying if you with him, I'm not saying the ones you're not with him. I'm saying even the ones, girls who say to guys, okay, I'm gonna just give him a shot and that's gonna be it. Once you give him that shot, and
you are attached.
And you start giving him a shot at the shot.
You are attached.
And he in there, goddamn, he keep making that bucket.
You like Pookie on New Jack City.
You keep making that bucket. You know what's gonna happen. As they keep hitting that bucket. There it is. That is true. So
I'm telling you, that's why you have...
Same way about men. Men be like, oh man, I'm not gonna be getting involved with him. But I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of traits like that still work with guys because the more you intimate with an individual, the closer you can get to him. And that's true. She could be on the whore in the corner, and you keep knocking off a couple days a week when you get paid. All you all slide down there paying her. And next thing you know, you start feeling, you get emotionally attached to him because that's you entering this woman, and that's the same thing. So it becomes that type of relationship. It becomes that type of thing, and then it becomes, oh no, she don't like you like that. It becomes a 60-40 thing or 50-50 thing, 70-70, not never 50-50, but 70-30 type of thing. That becomes that type of situation. So what do you do when that happens to you? Pretty much what you got to do is jump on your knees and begin to pray. I think. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You got to pray because God help me be strong. That's all you can do. God help you be strong.
The only advice I can give to my female viewers is do this one thing: love yourself more than you love anybody else.
Well, yeah, I do agree.
That's the only advice I can give because I know so many women who give so much of themselves to a man, and he don't love them the same way.
Yeah, that's true.
If his guy asks him about it, she alright, she cool, but man, she just want too much. She too clingy.
Yeah.
But she love him. Hook, line, and sinker, head over heels.
Same with my men.
Love yourself first.
You have to love yourself first.
More than you love anybody else. Love yourself first.
But I'm learning this.
And listen to Fantasia. If you need some strength, listen to Fantasia.
Listen to the song. Listen to Whitney Houston.
Listen to Fantasia. If you don't want me, don't talk to me.
Listen to Fantasia. She gonna tell you something.
She said, if you don't want me, don't talk to me.
I'm telling you, listen.
And I ain't gonna beg you.
Listen here. I tell you this, men, you're gonna still do what you do, and I applaud you for it because this is what you do. Lay your game down. You lay your game down. You lay your game down. They can listen to anybody they want to listen to, but when the final act is over, they gonna listen to you. But I'm telling you that you have that responsibility of doing this, though, of being responsible enough to tell these women, look here.
You do.
Look here, baby. Baby, look. I know that this is where we are. I know that this is where we are. But actually, in reality, baby, we have to get on other levels of this thing. You got to take her on other. See, one thing about a woman is it's not a straight roller coaster, a straight ride. She's a roller coaster. You got to go on these roller coaster rides with this woman because the day she happy, the mom she sad. The day she cold, the mom she hot.
Some men like that. Some men they broken, they damaged, they damn. They got anxiety and shit about what happened to them before.
This is true, and they cry about it.
I know.
And these cats,
bothered with all that.
You cats know who you are out there. I see
you know who you are.
About it. I know.
Nobody want to be bothered with all that. That ain't me. I wasn't there. I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
That's true. That is true.
And stop judging every woman you meet by the last one. What the hell she did? She did.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, that's true. I do agree. I do agree
with
that. Because a lot of men have that problem.
They do.
Judging that one, and then they don't take their time with her.
Right.
Sometimes you got to take your time with her. I'm accused of that too. I mean, I must say I am truly a person of that. Don't take my time with her. She's taking too long. She's taking too long. I ain't got time for her. Baby, look, come on now. Make your mind up. Come on now. What's going to be right, left, right? Come
on. You and I talked about that last week.
And that's true. And I come back again to tell you this week, she's taking too long. She's taking too long. She's going to pick right, left.
And I have to consistently tell my brother.
I do. You got.
Women and men, we apples and oranges.
That's true.
We think differently.
That is true. We
think differently.
We do. But I tell you, my dad used to always say, pick your poison. It's all both of them poisons. Pick one and let's go. So I do agree with that
and we
too.
need each other to exist. We have to coexist.
We do.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
All you can hope for, in my opinion, is someone who at least loves you. They're never going to love you the same.
Never gonna love you. As long as they
but
love
as
you,
long as they love you and they respect you,
the best of your interest. They were the best of your interest.
The best
of your interest. If they got the best of your interest at hand,
then, you know,
can always because
that's all you can hope for.
Hand, they're gonna respect you and say, "Hey, I
that's
know I
all
like
you
this,
can
I'm gonna
hope
respect
for."
you. Yeah, that's true.
Because you're not gonna have that 50-50. Get that out your man.
Yeah, 50-50 relationship.
You know, in a perfect world, maybe, but we don't live in a perfect
I
world.
tell everybody, oh, me and my friend, man, me and my bro, we got a 50. Yeah, you right, a 50-50. Where you got a 50-50?
No, you don't.
You ain't got no 50. Ain't no 50-50 in here. But you have to understand that, hey, you got to coincide with each other, though.
You
this
do.
is true. So, I mean, hey.
And you got to weigh your pros and cons.
Yeah,
if you're in a situation where you with somebody and it's noticeable.
Oh, wow.
And it's noticeable.
Oh, wow.
That they don't love you as much as you love them.
Oh, wow.
Where they just constantly taking, they ain't giving nothing.
Wow.
I wouldn't advise you to stay in there.
But you see that, you know what?
You're cheating yourself.
You know, I want to say this.
Yourself.
I want to say this because this is something. And if you're offended out there, be offended. Look here. I see that in a lot of relationships, especially when you got somebody that's a real heavy broad, for example, a real big girl. You got the big bone, thick bone. You got that, and she got this little skinny guy behind her who look fairly decent at best. Yet still, you see him take her to the store, and he get this, get that, get this, get that, and she buying everything this man tells her to buy. And you can see this guy just outright, totally, just bluntly abusing this woman because maybe her waist size and she don't feel good about herself.
She got low self-esteem.
But most of the times, this is where this runs in effect. And when you say it's outrightly, bluntly done, most of the times, and I'm gonna say it all the time because you got some women that do it to men. But most of the times, you see this. When there's a guy who's a real big heavy fella, a big old heavy broad, she's real heavy, and yet still she like, she maybe look like wildebeest, and she's in there, and she in the store buying up the store for the guy.
Ain't got no
she bought the store from the guy done just got out of jail. Ain't nothing wrong with it getting out of jail either. Now, I understand what that is myself, but the fact of the matter is,
some good brothers in jail.
Oh yeah, it is. There's no question.
We got to send out some love to the inmates of Cook County Jail because they support our show.
Cook County Jail, all the state penitentiaries.
Wherever y'all at in the penitentiaries.
All of you always locked down. You know what's happening. I know your feelings, brother. I know your feelings.
And somebody still love you.
Yeah, brother. Okay? I love you, brothers. I know what it is, man.
Everybody make mistakes, but you're still human and you still love.
That's right. But also remember one thing for sure. Hey, you got to keep in mind that, hey, you know when you're being used. And I don't mind being used as long as they don't just misuse. No, they misusing you right now.
I mind being used, damn it.
They're misusing you right now because everybody got to be used. But
I mind.
Just being misused, just outrightly, bluntly, just totally just abusing you and using you. And I've seen that happen, especially to them big girls. A lot of you guys out there get them big girls, and then you become homosexuals. You know what a homosexual is. I know you all know that. A person will get with a person and just live with that person while the weather's good, and you change it because now you get them big girls right now because it's getting really cold outside, and they can't get back out there.
They're looking for somewhere to stay right now. It's October, they looking for somewhere to stay right now.
So big girls, I'm telling you, not just big girls, not big guys too. But basically, I'm telling you what you know, because you know how that go. She got 7-8 kids, and she a big old girl, and she's real cute and nice and all that, and he gonna take his, they gonna say, yeah, well, I love you, baby. And there ain't gonna be no 50-50 love in this thing. He gonna tell you what time it is. That's why you eating all the cornbread.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, that's gonna be verbal abuse. He's gonna be abusing her, and it's the fact of the matter, she's gonna some I love me some him, trying to get back in the house. And she done been out all night long with her girlfriend, and just all she want to do is have one drink. And he gonna come back, yeah, drunk. You know what? She ain't no damn drunk. She had one damn drink. But now you done called her, and now she's sitting up there crying in the corner, and you should reach over there for a Twinkie.
But you know what?
That's how that goes. You done took the damn box of Twinkies.
You all are big and beautiful. Own that shit.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Love the skin that you're in.
I'm just saying how those guys, some guys will do that.
Don't let them just do y'all like that. I'm here to tell you, but your girl Val DeVarreaux say don't do it.
Because you got a whole bunch of kids. Don't think no man don't want you. No, because you big, you beautiful. You stay there. That's good. Ain't nothing wrong with your big girl.
And you ain't got to accept Nathan because I know you're doing it for yourself.
Yeah, well, you
can do bad by yourself, baby.
Yeah,
remember that.
Thing. Yeah, but a lot of people were trying to use and abuse.
And they will, and they do.
Yeah, they use and abuse the situation.
And they really do.
Yeah.
They really do.
But you got to look at it capitalist. It's a capitalist country we live in. It is. You capitalize on every situation.
They do. They definitely do.
Hey, that's
take
true.
Advantage. So what do you do?
Pray. You pray about it. I want you to pray about it because boy, it will get no better.
I mean, common sense is so very
common
rare.
sense isn't common.
It's not common. It's very rare. I mean, it's a no-brainer to me.
And you can tell your friends about it. You're like, man, what you see that broad dude? And you still they'll go back and he'll say, man, look, they go back and they'll have that woman turning against you. You tell him, man, look what she done to you, man. You know, and he'll go back. I'm telling you, that's how men are. Look, all of you cats out there who thinking that I ain't gonna expose, I'm gonna expose the game on you, brother. You lay up there and your buddy tell you, man, look at that bro, you man, don't take that. You'll lay up here, man, say, man, she loving you a 70-30, man. You giving up 70%, she giving up 30%. Oh, I ain't. You go, yeah, I'm gonna check her tonight. When you get back there and she put that little old thing down on your head there and pat you on the back, and you up there snort, yeah, let me tell you, Tyrone don't like you. He said you ain't no good. And then the broad begin to believe that you hate her. So then she gonna start hating you when you come around your buddy because he ain't telling the full truth about the situation. So I'm telling you now, so be careful and also, because you give that advice, they begin to hate you sometime. So
when you're giving them advice?
Yeah, they begin to hate you sometime. They begin to hate you.
You ain't lying, because women are like that. You know, I have some female associates like that would have asked me different questions. Mm-hmm. And you know, this is just a rule of mine, people. You know, I try to stay out folks' business. I don't want nothing to do with your business. That's your business. Yeah. Because I know at the end of the day, you're going to be right back with that ninja. And then you're going to be mad at me
before the Sunday night football game.
You know.
Monday night football game.
But they always like to call me when they on the outs with their man. I'm like, hell, I don't know. I'm not Mother Teresa.
They get back together with them.
No, they get right back with them.
They don't know your name.
Right.
They don't know your name.
I don't hear from you as long as y'all doing well. I don't hear from you.
And you won't.
But as soon as you all hit a snag or, you know, you come to a bump in the road, you come, girl, he did. What should I do? I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. Because if I tell you something, then you're going to get mad at me because you're going to get back with him.
Oh, yeah. Going to get right back with him. Going to carry him on your back.
So don't ask me. The whole thing in a nutshell is, like I said, you got to love yourself more than you love anybody else.
Yeah, you know.
That's the safest way to me.
That is the safest way. But one thing about it.
That's the safest way to me.
That is the safest way. And people intend to always say that. It's something that we use loosely. I love me more. I love you.
They just be saying that. They don't really
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's one thing about it in words. See, word is something that's an easy thing to say, but the action is the hard part about life.
A man is judged by his what?
By his actions.
That's right.
And this is true. So the thing about it, this is so true. I mean, you know, we can say it all day long. I love her, but I love me better. I ain't gonna. You only see that when it's a situation that is so bad that you stand there and you say, man, look, I'm not taking that. This is total abuse for me, and I'm not going to deal with it. I'm going to walk away from it. Walk away from love. Like what David Ruffin said, walk away from a love. So the thing about it is that you're going to find that actually when a person says, man, I'm tired, I'm sick and tired of being tired, they're going to walk away from the situation. But 99.9% of the time, they'll come back. Yeah, they hate him tomorrow, but they'll come back. They'll come back. They do. And it's a sad situation. It's sad. Now I heard somebody say, why do I come back? Because you're a damn fool.
You ain't lying.
You're a damn fool. That's why you come back. You're a damn fool. That's why. I answered that question. I told her a thing or three.
Think about it like this. My cousin was married to somebody from Cambodia, and she told him that she don't go backwards. And I agree with her because I always say I don't do the moonwalk. I ain't moonwalking. I ain't going backwards. If you in the past, you there for a reason. So,
well, the lottery will change everything. Yeah, his Cambodian wife you go back.
Told him in Cambodia, if we spit on the ground, we don't go back and lick it up, do we?
We don't do that in America either. They do that with me.
But I'm just saying that's one of their sayings. So think about that. When you spit a nigga out, you spit him on the ground, leave his ass there. You gonna go back and lick it up?
I know that's to be true.
The past is in the past. He there for a reason.
I know that's true.
If it didn't work the first time, what makes it gonna work the second time?
That's true. But if he was from Cambodia, she need to give him a meal. Everything would have been all right.
You know you so ignorant. You ain't it.
Give him a damn meal, you'll shut him up for a week in Cambodia.
I told you, it's not for the weak. Not for the weak, not our show.
No, it's not.
If you got a weak stomach, this ain't the show for you. Keep it moving back to the
Go to the bathroom and stay there.
Go on.
I'll let you know when to come out.
It's not for no cheering.
No, it's not.
As the old folks say, the cheering.
I tell you what they know. You know, me, myself, I go with the golden rule. So that way I always win.
What's the golden rule?
So I don't, look, let me tell you, let me get it all straight. I don't care if I like her 80% and she only like me 20%. I don't care even if she like me 90%. I mean, I like her 90%, she like me 10%. I don't give a damn if I like her 95% and she just don't like me for nothing but just 5%. Because as long as I got the goal, I'm a rooter. So if I tell her what to do, she gonna jump to it. And if she don't, there's gonna be another right in her spot. Next, and there you go. Oh. And she'll be out the door like any other hoe. But I tell you, the fact of the matter is, I tell you this, guys, the best way to do it.
Cold-blooded, baby.
The best way to do it. And let me break this down to you women. So stop and get off of your high horse. Call up your girlfriend right now. Call them up and let them know right now I'm about to give you everybody the secret. I give you all 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the secret.
You know that, right?
Yeah. Pay as you go. That way you will never owe. You got that? That's true. Now, hey, don't believe me. If you don't believe me, try it any other way when you got somebody loving you 70-30. And they got 70, you loving them 70%, they love you 30. Pay as you go, and that way you will never owe. The damn what they say, hey, love the hoe. Trust me, give them a play. I want all you whores out there to start getting online and giving me some play here because I'm helping you out. And that's the truth. Because, hey, women, they only women too. And God loves a whore like he loves a virgin.
Oh, my.
Yes, hey, look, I'm going to keep it 100. And if nobody don't like it, then you can carry the hell on. Because this is real, though. This is actual truth. Because I'm telling you, want anything loving than that, you better buy a dog. And you can't do with a dog what you did with a person. That's true. Yeah, but if you're looking for love, or you're looking for, like I said, looking for love in all the wrong places, we're not looking for no Mr. Right and Mrs. Right. We're looking for Mr. Right now a lot of times.
But you know what? It's like we always say on our show. It's all about understanding.
Yeah, it is. I do agree.
And I cannot stress enough. Just be real. Be 100.
You can.
We grown folks.
Yeah, I agree
do
with
what
that.
Grown folks do.
I agree, and I say that all the time.
I put it out the other day. If you're looking for just sex, say that. Hey, I'm just looking for sex.
No, you can't tell them all that.
You can't. That's your opinion.
They can't.
I'm a woman. I'm a woman. I'm telling you, I want to hear that.
Okay, let me
say. If you're looking for a relationship, say you want a relationship.
Okay, let me ask you this.
I'm telling you, I can handle it.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this honestly and truly.
Ask me.
And I know everybody around America right now, I'll be honest looking. So be honest.
Ask me.
So you guys say, hey, baby, let's go out to dinner. Right? Hey, you go out to dinner with the guy. Mm-hmm. You say, now you actually feeling this guy. You know what I'm saying? You were feeling him. You are chemistry is working like in a chemistry lab. Right?
Okay.
It's happening. So the guy tells you, he said, look here. I dig you, and tonight I just want to bash your brains out with this thing. Yeah, I want to work you at 85 positions. Tonight, I got to have you. So let's leave this dinner. Let's go get the nearest motel room, your place or my place or any motherfucking place.
Well, you know my favorite movie, right?
So, right. No.
What's my favorite movie?
No. Hold on.
Make me an offer I can't refuse.
So my thing is, all right, so
we can go on.
So what I'm saying to you, so what your next move is to say, make me an offer I can't refuse.
That's right.
You go. Okay, now
if I'm feeling him like you said, I was feeling it.
Okay, now a lot of you always say this. A lot of women.
I don't give a damn how y'all feel about it. I live in the real world.
I know a lot of you will lie. And me myself, I tell the truth. Even when they think I'm lying, I'm telling the truth. So I never lie, though. But my point is that I'm strongly big on that. Now, anybody who know me, man, woman, or beast, will tell you one thing about it. When you get to my spot, there ain't no surprises. You trying to, no, ain't no you trying, child. Hey, Prince Dondi succeeds. So when I get there, it's automatically what I'm putting down. What I'm about to put down. And I put Luther Vandross on and some Teddy Pendergrass and some Marvin Gaye and some Isley Brothers. I like that old school, not that rapping shit. So you gonna cut that out. So you gonna hear some of that Marvin. You gonna hear some of that Isley Brothers. Oh, I believe. You know what I'm saying? You gonna hear some of that up in there. You know what I'm saying? Or between the sheets going on. So the fact of the matter is that it's not gonna be.
I'm gonna play some Janae Aiko, y'all. P Ferry on the way.
Think about it. You may hear a little bit of new schooler, but most of the time you're gonna hear some of that. You're gonna hear some of that rock down in there when she's gonna start taking them shoes off. You know what I'm saying? You gonna hear that over there. You're gonna be so intoxicated with my ambiance. And she gonna do everything I tell you. That's what she.
Not me.
Hey, one thing about it, I'm telling you, they look at here.
One thing for sure and two for certain. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
One thing for sure, I tell you. Well, I mean, even if you all agree to a price,
you ain't lying.
Let me tell you, women. Look, don't. I don't want you all to feel if you shall ask them for some money, you are a whore.
You're not, because you're grown. You're a grown woman. And you might be feeling this nigga. You might really be attracted to him like that.
I don't want you women to feel that.
But you know, if he's up front with me and he's honest with me, and he say, "Hey, baby, I just want to smash." Okay.
Smash. Why? You know,
what's in it for me?
That's
Because I can smash when I can't eat, nigga.
Well, that's the young
Make it
people
worth
say.
my while.
That's what the young people say they want to smash. Is the boning that's going on. You know, I ain't trying to smash it. I don't want to smash it. I want to come back to it. But
I'm keeping it real. On the Dondi DeVarreaux show, we keep it real. We keep it 100.
Honestly and truly,
I'm being real.
I'm
not a fake, phony, pretentious bitch. For real.
Sometimes, look here. Sometimes it ain't about the dime on that lick. Sometimes I just want to go do it. I want to do it because I want to do it, and I don't feel shame about it the next day. Oh, I should have got my rent paid. He had it. Well, hold on. Hold on, because I'm gonna tell you like this. Sometimes you say, "Oh yeah, okay, I would knock it off."
If you feeling like that,
and then you thinking to yourself, "I can pay this rent." No, I ain't gonna do that. Well, go ahead and get this stepping. But then still, you may have knocked it down, and then you come on back and you ought to sit and watching the movie. Say, baby, you know what? How much that rent? Bam, and pay it. So sometimes it's a different. It's a horse. So women are the same way too. So if you feel the same way, so women, you sit up when you talk and chop it up, and she gonna ask you, baby, what you need, and ain't nothing wrong with that either. I don't want you women to get in a position of thinking that, oh, it's wrong to get this man some money. No, it is not wrong if you're in position. If you're in position, you feel this man like that, it's okay to give that man some money. Because that man say, hey, baby, look here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put work in all night long. And that may be the case. Both of you may put work in. And it's okay not to have no money involved at all. Sometimes it's okay to have a bottle of Henny or what is that, Patron, or a bottle of this Grey Goose, make them loose.
Apple
Crown, whatever it is. You know, whatever it is to turn you on. Sometimes it's just okay just to have a great ambiance. Sometimes it's just great just to make love to someone.
I mean, if you feel the person like that.
If you
grown,
it's okay too. But don't be apologetic about the situation.
No, don't feel bad about it.
No, don't do that because you're wrong. You making that choice. And you're not
big
forced.
Girl panties on. I did that.
You're not forced for it. So
I
you
did the darn thing.
Right. So understand it.
You know?
Sit back and relax on that thing.
Right.
When you do that thing, ride it like a rodeo. Ride it like a rodeo. Ride it like a rodeo. Ride it like a rodeo.
If it works for you.
Yeah, do it.
Be like Nike. Just do it,
Just
baby.
do it. That's right. So don't feel like you're compelled to do something and you don't want to do it. If you don't want to do it, get the hell out. Move on.
If you don't want to do it.
But
if you want to do it, do it till you're satisfied.
Whatever it is.
Absolutely.
That's right. That's true. And that is true. So the thing about it is that some relationship, let's face it, some relationship is just about sex, though. Some of them, and if you're 60, 40, 70, 30, 50, 50, some of them are just about sex. So some say, I don't give a damn if it's 10, 90, and 10% chance. It is just about sex. Some relationships are just about communication. Some are just, like some women, and it shocks me, some women say, some guys, they say, oh, yeah, you know what, all he wanted me to do is sit up and talk to him. And some guys tell the same thing about women. All she want to do is sit up and talk. And they say, man, we had a good old time. What you all do? Well, we sit up and talked all night. Man, get out of here. And we sit up and actually had an intellectual conversation. And we talked all night long. And so I understand those situations too, because those situations sometimes make you better. Make you feel much better, no matter what it is. But whatever it is, and whichever it is, whatever it is, don't be apologetic to it and having a reason why you did whatever you did with someone. Because the fact of the matter is you're grown.
You're grown.
When you
made that
that's
choice.
your choice.
You made that decision. Own it.
Live with that decision. And it's an important thing.
Keep it moving.
It's an important thing.
That's
and then
all
if
you can do.
If you want to go back and do it again, go back and do it again. If she have a friend, tell her come on out and join you. Yeah, that'd be a good thing.
Anyway.
I mean, that's true. Hey, look. A lot of you running from that. We will not run from that this day. Because if so happen that he may have a friend and she see his friend and she like it, don't run from that situation. If you are on that page, go ahead and shoot at him because that might be a better situation for you. Now, the woman, she may have a cousin, friend, sister, whatever it may be, but yet still the situation may be better for you over there than it is over here. So don't take no chance and say, oh, well, I ain't going to do it. If you and her are not, a couple, you all are not, what is it, platonic? Right? Exclusive or whatever.
Yeah.
If you are not that, the fact of the matter is that it leaves you open and know that you are open. Don't try to play like it's something that it's not. Because she'll say, I told you. No, hold on. Before you tell me, I know one thing about it. And when I respect you as the woman, carry you out, go out and have a great time, but yet still knowing that I am an open market individual. I am a free agent. And
that's what you have to make clear.
When you are a free agent,
you don't
just got to bluntly just boom, just outright just disrespect it. No, you don't have to do that. But you can say, excuse me for a second, let me take care of some business. I got some unfinished business right here I take care of. So you go over there and you go ahead, not just shoot your shot, you go ahead and make that shot. You see what I'm saying? You have to do that. And this is a duty for man or woman. You go over and make that shot. Well, let me get his number. okay, because you're going to hook up with this person after, because you may take this person home, and you ought to sit down and eat dinner, but yet still you ain't did nothing. But it's only going to say, let's come on back home and sit down and kick down and watch a movie.
And you might not ever see them again.
Right, you may not ever see them. You got to make your move when your move is made, to be there to be made. You have to make the move.
I agree.
You have to make the move.
I agree. So, you know, in a nutshell, people, when you in a relationship and you love them more than they love you, you got to weigh your options.
Yep.
Do I stay or do I play?
Well,
I personally, I don't want to feel empty. I don't want to feel cheated. I don't want to be given all of me and you ain't giving me all of you. I want everything that I'm doing to be appreciated. I want it to be reciprocated. You know, I want it to be, you know, we doing this for each other because we feel that way about each other.
Right.
If you feel like you ain't feeling me like I'm feeling you, I'll catch on eventually. And then guess what's going to happen? I'm going to stop.
Yeah, well, you know.
But if I'm feeling you and I like the way you do what you do, I'm going to do that.
Well, but you keep on going.
However, I'm going to use it to my benefit.
Right, you know, that's true.
But what I am going to do for myself, I'm going to take my heart out of it.
Well, that's a hard thing to do.
It's hard, but it's doable.
Ooh, that's a hard.
It's doable.
You know, that's a hard. Yeah, everything is doable.
When you know better, you do better.
Well, you know that you try to. Actually, I always say that.
When you know better,
you do better. You do better. But sometimes you just.
I learn by trial and error.
Sometimes you know better, but you just don't want to do no damn better.
Well,
there are some people out here. I know for sure. You all know one thing. You all say this, and this is true. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
I ain't one of them fools.
I mean, hold on now. I don't mean they're a fool.
I'm not.
Because it takes a fool to learn one thing.
Well, I learned long time ago.
Love don't love nobody.
I learned that.
So love is just a thing. You can't touch an emotional color out. That's what Felipe will say in Smithers. That's true. So the fact of the matter is that you have to understand that it's easier said sometimes than done. I understand. Hey, look, I'm going to be patient with all y'all. I'm going to be patient.
I'm
going to say, look, keep on doing it until you satisfied. Okay?
Think about it this way, ladies. I don't want nobody that don't want me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I love me more than anybody love me.
Yeah.
If a ninja don't want me, I don't want him either.
Well, yeah, you know.
I promise you, if he ain't loving me the way I want to be loved, guess what? Yeah. There's somebody else that will.
Yeah,
so I'm not going to continue once I come to that conclusion that you're not loving me the way I want to be loved. You're not. You think I'm not going to find me somebody who will?
Well, you know, hey.
I'm going to find me somebody who will, but
you know what? I strongly believe that.
I'm not going to continue to be exclusive with your ass.
Yeah. See, that's
I don't chase. I replace.
You know,
and I would recommend that to any single woman.
That's exclusive relationship.
There's a lot of men out here. There's more men out here than it. I mean, it's a lot of men out here. Just go find you another one. Don't chase, replace. Only thing I'm chasing is that bag, baby. That bag of dough. That's all I'm chasing. Chasing Nan Ninja.
There's a thing.
I promise you.
There's a thing we must always keep in mind. Even though it may be good to you, it may not be good for you. And that's what we got to keep in mind.
Because that negative energy can bring you down.
It really can. Sometimes
that's where you get these women who are angry. These women with low self-esteem. That's where they come from.
I've seen that. There's a lot of toxic.
That's where they come from.
And I've seen so many toxic relationships.
That's where they come from.
I mean, the toxic relationship gets so ridiculous sometimes. You say to yourself, man, you got to be crazy. And then actually, you are crazy because the fact of the matter is that that's not a normal you. The things you begin to do, that's not a normal you because you say, man, I don't usually do that. I don't do that.
That's normal behavior.
It's not normal behavior.
Right.
So we have to also keep in mind that, hey, man, you know, sometimes we do lose our mind because everybody plays a fool sometimes. Everybody. I don't care who you are.
Do.
I don't care who you are.
Absolutely.
Even me. I'm not a fool, but I have played the fool before. I'm sure everybody played the fool sometimes.
Oh, I have too.
Everybody. So I mean, it's not a situation. But once you catch on, once that person who played the fool catch on, once they catch on, they have any kind of state of mind. You know what? I'm telling you, you're the worst person in the world to deal with because they won't deal with you ever again.
That's right.
They won't deal with you in moments of need. You know, you can't never deal with them again. So the fact of the matter is, try to do right. When I say try to do right, you know, sometimes you try to tell a person the right thing, and you got some fools out here too. Like a woman tell a man, I done told you that, you know what I'm saying, it ain't that way. I don't feel that way about you, and he keep on going. So the thing about it, let me tell you something, brothers. And let me tell you, the women, same way men say, look here. When they give you those little signals, they tell you that over and over again. Just back up a little bit. Try to back up. Go and play some chess or checkers or go and play basketball.
Yeah,
Watch some movies.
And to piggyback off that, when your woman tells you something, listen to her.
Listen to her.
Because if you don't do it, Jody will, baby.
Trust me, understand this.
Jody will.
Understand this.
When she tell you, I want to go and I want to do some stuff, you know, I don't like to go out. We ain't got to go out all the time, but let's do date night once a month. Once a month ain't nothing.
Well, depends.
That ain't nothing.
Sometimes, guys, I do understand you've done it with another woman, so it's kind of hard to do it twice.
I don't give a shit. You didn't do it with me.
Well, that's sometimes, you know,
there you go. That mean you put me, you judging me by her. I'm not her.
Well, that's
I'm
my
me.
point.
You didn't do that shit with me.
Maybe not,
I don't give a damn if you went around the world twice and shook hands with everybody one time. You didn't shake them with me.
That's when.
So you can't.
That's when
you're not gonna cheat me.
No,
you gonna treat me.
It depends on how.
Period.
It depends
Ladies,
on how it feels about
stand
her.
on that. I done ran into ninjas who done told me, "Oh, I don't want to do that. I did all that with my ex.
Exactly.
I don't give a damn.
Well,
I'm not her."
Well, that's true.
I'm not her.
When he say the ex, he's done that with the ex. I'm gonna tell you. Let me.
I don't care what you did. What up?
Let me do men talk for you. So let me break that out for you. Let me translate. Okay. Now when he say, I done all that with my ex, and I done all that with. He's telling you one thing, plain out simple, gentlemen. I gotta give with the code because they're asking. We ain't gonna do it. Hell
okay.
With you.
Guess what?
Hell with you. That's what he said.
I'm finna find Joe.
I had to tell.
Point blank, period.
You know,
okay, boo boo.
Yeah.
You don't do it with me. Yeah. I ain't gonna do it with you, but I damn sure finna do it with somebody else.
Well, break out man code again. What that means when she says that, because she'll tell him that when a mean love. See, women are not like men. See, sometimes we won't say that we're quiet and want to do what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna tell you what I feel.
But she'll
I
do
shoot
this.
from the hip. I ain't got no filter.
That's what I'm saying. She'll say that, and we'll think in our minds, oh, okay, now how do I come out of that? And you will say, okay, look, we'll do it next week for sure, I guarantee it.
And that's what they do, too.
And when we tell her that, let me tell you what it is, I'm going to give you a code. Get in the room and then, get in that position, and he's playing that song, Oh, What a Feeling When Your Feet Are on the Ceiling. We knock you down 8 ways to Sunday. He's slobbing all on your back and slapping that big old da-dunk. He thinking to himself, damn, this sure is good. I sure don't want to lose this thing like this. Damn, let me swallow this pill and goddamn do this for her. So next time when she come with it, she can't say that because I'm going to do this thing with her right one time. He going to go ahead and do it.
And that's what and then they make reservations and they take you to somewhere real fancy and real nice. And ain't going to do that shit no more until you cut up again. I ain't got energy for all that shit.
Look, she say that, but the fact of the matter is, let me tell you something.
I ain't got no energy for all that.
It's a cat and mouse game, and it always is. But
I
want to tell all of you people, men, women, together, I want to tell you all this one thing. I want you all to understand one thing about it. I always say treat the person like you want to be treated, but some of you want to be dogged. So you can't dog a person the way sometimes like you want to be dogged.
And it's the same thing you always say too. It's the same thing. Some people have been done wrong so long they forgot what being done right feels like.
Right.
How pitiful is that? I feel sorry for those people.
Well, don't feel sorry for them.
I do.
Because let me tell you why.
That's pitiful.
Let me tell you why. See, the thing about it is that they don't understand the difference. And when you understand the difference, it brings about a difference to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like for example, if you've been gone away for a long time from this environment, you've been gone away for a long time from this environment, and yet still a person come back and say, hey, here's this or here's that, and you're like, wow, what did I give you for it? You say, what I gotta give you for it, instead of accept something. And look here, I want to tell you this. Let the other person be nice to you every now and then. Don't be at a point where you like, oh, I gotta give you something for this now. Don't go there. Women, don't you go there. What you done that now you gonna give me this gift. Don't be there, baby. Just accept the gift. You deal with the other situation at hand when the situation at hand comes about. So the fact of the matter is that we have to learn to accept goodness when goodness is given to us. Even though sometimes goodness is given to us out of bad or guilt. Sometimes we gotta accept that, then go ahead and just take care of your business. And you know what your business is. I don't know, you know your business, but I know your business. But the fact of the matter is you got to understand one thing for sure fact. That you keep in tune, don't lose who you are. And don't let, I'm going to tell you, this is another thing too. Now, about that 50-50 love, let me tell you. The thing about it, don't let nobody, and I said, because you got a lot of bitter men, and you got a lot of bitter men in this thing. Oh, my wife and my ex-wife and my girlfriend done this.
Lot of bitterness.
And regardless who's, oh, she a bitter black woman, she a bitter white woman, she a bitter Latin woman. Let me tell you something. All women are bitter when you make them bitter. Now, the fact of the matter is that hey, look, listen to me. Do not let that person, if you are a good person, don't let that person change you from being who you are. Stay that good person. Just go do it with somebody else. That's all. No matter what, even if it's for a moment. You just stay that good person. But that person that you with that's not accepting your goodness, you go take your goodness somewhere else, and I guarantee somebody's gonna accept it. So know that. Don't change. Like, don't go changing, try to please me.
That's true, because you get
discouraged. Change, don't change.
You get discouraged, because you give this person all you had to give.
Don't go change.
And you knew that you had good intentions, you had a good heart going into the situation.
Yeah.
And they were so damn fucked up and damaged that they couldn't appreciate you.
Yeah.
Don't let them change you into being a
don't
bitter
change.
bitch. Just going on and find you a good man who will appreciate you.
Stay the way that you are, or a good woman.
Right.
Or a good woman.
A good man or a good woman.
Stay the way you are.
Absolutely. I agree with that, Donnie.
Don't anybody change you. I mean, it can't change me because you did me wrong. You think I'm going to be mad now? Yeah, I'm salty at you because you the one did me wrong. Ain't the other woman that did me wrong. Oh, the other women, you don't know nothing about the other women, baby, so you can stop that talking. That's true. First of all, you don't know nothing about the other men, so stop that talking. You don't know what happened in that woman's life. And the way she is, the way she presents herself to you, or the way he presents himself to you. But don't try to add that in there.
We need to clarify that before we wrap up our show. We coming to the end of our show, people.
Exactly.
We're going to clarify this for you. I want to tell you, men out there, grown men. I ain't talking about no damn kids. I'm talking about grown men. If you call yourself a grown man, act like grown-ass men. Yeah. Don't judge every woman on what the hell the last woman did to you. That, man. You judge everybody by their actions, their deeds.
That's right.
And if your ass is that damn damaged, you go get you some help. You go to the damn psychiatrist. Okay? Before you start talking to anybody else. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for your damaged ass and your issues. I wasn't there. I didn't do that. I don't want no part of that shit.
That's true.
When you find a good woman and she good to you, judge her on her actions, how she is with you.
That's true.
And the same thing for you women. Don't hold it against every brother what the last brother did to you.
Don't do that.
Judge him on how he treats you. Yep. Appreciate him for what he is and who he is to you.
Right.
A lot of the times we fuck up a good thing because that's what we doing. We holding on to what the person in our past did. She did that. I don't want to hear a shit about what she did. She ain't me. I'm me.
That's true. And all you guys who say, oh man, I listen to my buddy, remember when that girl, she did. No, forget about that. Forget about all that. Just go ahead and do, because she may be doing it similar to that situation, but all of them don't come out alike.
Exactly.
She may be moving in that type of direction, but all of them don't come out alike. So know that, and know that. I'm telling you now, they don't come out alike, man. So hey, go ahead and take a chance. But you can't dance unless you take a chance. You can't dance.
And be transparent. Be upfront and be honest. Yeah. I promise you, more women than you think. More women than you think men will appreciate that.
Yeah.
If you be straight with them, you be raw with them, you come real and tell them, hey, this is what I want to do, baby. I ain't looking for no relationship. I ain't on that right now.
You ain't trying to be Mr. Right.
I'm trying to be Mr. Right now.
There you go.
More women than you would believe will appreciate that. And they'll roll with it. They'll be like, okay, I dig, dude. Yeah, we can roll like that. Yo, let's get it. Let's go.
Take it from me. It works.
I'm telling you.
Take it from me. It
works.
So
we are coming to the end of our show.
Yeah.
We hope that you all have enjoyed us today.
Indeed.
We hope that we have provided some enlightenment.
Oh, we
for
have.
Those of you who were in the dark.
We have.
So, we are a part of the MNG Podcast Network.
Yes.
If you have comments, questions, or suggestions, feel free to call us at 872-307-3828. Got a couple of sponsors that I want to mention. We have Don's Constructions, 708-738-9580. We have Kane's Medical Career Training. The lovely Mrs. Walker is the instructor. You can reach her at canesmedicalcareertraining.com, lowercase, or area code 773 699-8819. If you ever were a CNA or you want to be a CNA, Mrs. Walker can help you to either reinstate your certification, or she can help you become a CNA. I also have a new one I want to mention, OK Sports Lounge. It's located at 4736 147th Street in Midlothian. Very cool, very laid back and intimate, small little intimate, really cool little place. Y'all could go in there and have you a drink, you know. Check them out, okay? I want to send out a birthday shout today to Mrs. Earlene Bankhead. That's my auntie. Auntie, as the color folks say. Aunt, my aunt. But anyway, happy birthday, auntie.
Right. Bye, Cardi
also,
B. Bye, Cardi B.
I want to send a shout out to Lieutenant Marty Chapman. Happy birthday, Marty. And I want to send a shout out to Miss Lisa Swain, one of our most dedicated viewers. She gave me this beautiful cup here, y'all. Thank you, Miss Swain. But on behalf of the Dondi DeVarreaux show, as we like to say,
if it ain't broke,
don't fix it.
Yeah, don't fix it, man. Don't fix it.
Stay safe out there, you
all
guys.
Right. Take it easy, everybody.
Peace out.
And I see you all. Love you all. Take it easy. Bye-bye now.